YouTube Nation, Main Event TV, aka Me TV, aka the Gunsmith Cat. Look, we have a lot to get into today. And I put it like this. We also have, this is some good news and bad news. Some things you can be excited about. Some things I wouldn't say so excited. And we got a couple frauds that, got to be put on watch. So, with that said, let's get started. 2K. That's right. We want to get to this because they're trying to screw over their customers. And you know what? Gamers are calling them out. And you know what? They're frankly, they're tired of this. And you know what? I would have thought for a long time, now, people would have been tired of this. For years now, people would have been tired of this. But they seem to be getting called out this year. Mind you, this is one of those, yearly renditions. We're talking about WWE 2K. Okay? So, let's get started on what they're doing. Okay? So, WWE 2K. It says, never give up, never back down. Earn John Cena 2025 Persona card now in my faction. From the Punches and Promo series, pack it out now. We'll pack out now in WWE 2K25. Now look, for those who do not understand, this whole My Factions thing, nobody wants to play My Factions. It's a feature in the game that it's a dead feature. Nobody wants to play it. They hate it. Gamers have made it very well known. It's very well documented that they do not like it. Okay? So, WWE 25 is trying to force people to play this straight up mode. And people are not liking it. There's more. Because they're saying, in order to get these characters, all right, you have to use this feature. You have to use this feature to unlock characters. It says unlock Alexa Bliss 25 and WWE 2K25 by collecting Ruby the Fiend, Solo Sikoa, Karrion Kross, or Amethyst Kane 08 and Undertaker 98 Ministry. And it says, FYI, you need to collect all cards listed above to unlock. So they're going to force you to get it. They're going to force you to do it. So why should gamers be put through all this, is the question. If they don't like something, you would think that, they would hear out the gamers. We've seen this time and time again where gamers will complain about something they don't like and companies just don't listen. It's like, you sold the product, you don't care anymore. That's what it is. We're just numbers to you instead of actually listening to the community. And that's wrong. That's the worst way you can treat your community. Worst way. You should be communicating with them one way or another so that you know exactly how the product is going. What happens if a product's messed up and they need to, they need patches. But we'll talk about that, all right? Let's talk about patches. Let's get into this. So, let's get into more of this with patches. It says that WWE 2K25, it says, let's start with making us all do something that we shouldn't have in the base game. That we should have in the base game. Talking about the characters. They should be in the base game, and they're upset that, they're not. And they said, this person says, don't worry, it's going to be in 2K26 in the base roster. Yeah, you got to wait a whole year. And then this one says, for real, the doll in her entrance isn't even updated for this paid reskin. That's what it is. It's a reskin. So, it goes to show you 2K still isn't doing their job. They're not beating the allegations. Alright? They're just not going to. But there's more. Alright? This person says, first and foremost, you added the 2025 version character to the 2025 game and then locked it behind a paywall. Cool. Attire isn't accurate. You reused old entrance motion for a long removed character. No new championship entrance. What is the appeal here exactly? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the appeal? These people are buying your product and they're telling you what's going on, and it's still not enough. They're not happy. And they tell you these things every year, and every year you decide you're just going to, just not listen. Or you'll wait till, as they said, you'll wait till the next year to fix the issue. That's crazy. So you're pretty much always a year behind the fixes, or rosters, or accuracy. when it comes to those rosters. Like, I understand they want you to buy things, they want you to use these things, but look, if gamers aren't going for it, you gotta say, hey, look, I'm chalking it up, I'm done. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's, what else can you do? They should know better than this. But they act like they don't. I don't know what else to do. I just want to put that out there. That's all I wanted to do. But it goes to show you that 2K25 is something you should not be getting. You shouldn't. Just to let you know. So, with that said, let's move on. Because we have more companies that have decided not to listen to their, to the gamers. They decide to try and put one over on you. Now, we know for a long time now that these companies have been trying to get to you when it comes to product placement, right? We know this. With that said, we know that we should stay away from them, but there are gamers who are still influenced by these products. We know that, Monster energy drinks are bad for you. They fuck up your heart. They can really mess up your heart. You should not be having those. You know that you shouldn't be eating a bunch of Doritos and carrying on when you're playing games. You know what? They always talk about gamers and how sloppy and how out of shape they are. And yet they push this on you to stay sloppy and out of shape. They make you live the stereotype. They put peer pressure on you to have certain things. And for those who do not know what I'm talking about, Call of Duty. That's right. Let's go to Call of Duty. New Monster Energy skin is available now. Grab the full compact flannel skin bundle for a limited time today. This is what they do. You would think with all Call of Duty's product placement that people would get sick of it. We just saw not too long ago when I reported it. Was it all the weed and weed they were putting in the game, and the weed characters they were putting in the game? Seth Rogen, Cheech and Chong, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? We know this, and yet people didn't stand up for that. They didn't say, "Look, this is wrong." You know what I mean? Now they're going to give you this junk again that, as we know, Jeff Knightley co-signed on. He's the one that brought this stuff into the fray. He's the one, and now people are telling me, well, he apologized. That's not enough. He's done long-term damage to this community. Not enough. He should be apologizing every day as far as I'm concerned. But no, he ain't going to do that. See, this is something that's here for good. For good. Because gamers can't control themselves. You know this. Impulse buying. Thinking something, ooh, new shiny, shiny ball. We know this. Sometimes you got to watch out for fellow gamers. I understand sometimes they don't want to listen. They just want to play games. They don't want to hear about the product placement. They just want to consume. And we know that. But we have to reel them in and be like, look, take them under your wing and be like, look, this is why this isn't working. This is why you should stay away from it. And do it without, I hate feel charged for them. As soon as you say something to somebody, especially on Twitter, they take it as an insult. They take it as a street, and then they start insulting you. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not insulting you. I'm just talking to you. But they don't want to hear that. They automatically get on the defensive end. Always. So, yeah. Let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about a company that is listening, that did try to get over on you. That's right. A company that tried to get over. So, let's talk about Splitgate 2. That's right. Splitgate 2, as you can see right now from the screenshot, Splitgate 2 slashes $145 cosmetic bundle price following fan backlash. Now, you gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. $145. Look. I understand the game is free. I get it. But this price is ridiculous. There is no reason for it whatsoever. I don't understand why people would think that, that's okay because the game is free. No, just cut the prices. This is what happened. Gamers decided to say something, and they had to listen. And it was like, all right, you know what? We're getting too much flack for this. We're getting too much heat. We're going to cut it down. I'm not saying it's a lot, but it's something. You know what I mean? And that's what matters. What matters is that they listen to the gamers and they say, all right, we can't get over. But don't let them forget this. Just because you're forgiving them, don't let them forget. How dare you try and get over on us? What the hell were you thinking? Crazy. Crazy. I don't understand it. Crazy. And more companies trying to get over on you. Just to let you know. Yes, at this point, let's talk about it. Microsoft PS5 game pre-order, as you can see, Ninja Gaiden coming out, Outer Worlds coming out, it was a Gears of War coming out. It says, just to let you know, VGP will not carry the Xbox Deluxe version because they are a code in a box. Don't y'all get tired of code in a box. This is where we're going now. Don't get it. Seriously, if they cannot produce a physical, what's the point of having the box if there's nothing in it? Ooh, it's just a box sitting on the shelf. What's in it? Nothing. What? You got a bunch of empty boxes. That makes no sense. Were you a box collector? Maybe a box art collector. I don't know. But you would think that the games would be inside. Content would be inside. And I don't understand why people are, saying, okay, well, this is cool. No, it's not cool. It's still a digital download in disguise of a physical version. I don't understand this. Don't get the Xbox Deluxe versions. Please don't. There's no reason. I don't know why Microsoft went this route. I think it's stupid, and I think that for some reason this needs to be talked about more. You know what I mean? Because it's getting out of hand, dude. It's really getting out of hand. But you want to know what else is getting out of hand? I think we need to have this talk because I think it's more than getting out of hand. It's more than that. So let's talk about it. Not even 1 week into the Switch 2's life cycle, it looks like we have our first confirmed case of stick drift. Y'all gotta be kidding me, man. Stick drift. This is what we're doing. 1 week in and stick drift. 1 week in. I told y'all this is something that they needed to fix. Alright? And even though old components from the old Switch are still in it, and they dealt with stick drift, understand, they've had 8 years to get this right. 8 years. And still, they have not done it. But yet, they're still going to sell it to you. They're still going to say, we're going to push this out and make sure everyone get it. There was, 3.5 million Switch 2s that were sold? And that's the largest in Nintendo history? And yet, you couldn't fix this issue in 8 years. Come on, man. This is what they think of you. This is exactly what they think of you. But you know what? No, there's more. There's more. All right? Let's talk about this. All right? It says, urgent warning of change 1 settings immediately. For those who do not know what's going on, this is more bullshit. It's more bullshit. Because if the stick drift wasn't enough, okay, the Joycons, let's talk about it. Nintendo Switch 2 is here, finally, and fans are having fun with the Mario Kart world and digging through the system to see what they can really do, okay? However, as with so much new technology, the Nintendo Switch 2 has had a few hiccups. Yeah, a few hiccups. That's all they're going to say. A few hiccups after getting into the hands of players. One which is a dead Joy-Con. That's right. Joy-Cons can die easily. Now, here's the thing. The last thing anyone needs. It seems that several players have complained that their Joy-Con running out of power and essentially bricking themselves unable to charge. But there's more. Wait. There's more to this. There's more. Okay? So, it says, this means your controller needs updating as much as the console itself. Lunch Planner explains that in their thread, it's possible that updating your Joy-Cons in the settings menu immediately after initial setup will allow you to fix this bug before the Joy-Con dies. Once it dies, you won't be able to update or recharge it, so you'll be stuck like us. Y'all have to be fucking kidding me. There is no way that this is okay. Your Joy-Con, alright, stick drift, alright, what the fuck is going on? It's been 8 years, you still haven't fixed the, fixed the system, and there's problems. And you're still not going to fix the fucking thing. Now, we have to worry about Joy-Cons dying and it bricking. So you'll have to buy another Joy-Con. So if it runs out of power, you're fucked. But unless you do this certain thing in the settings, as soon as you get the Switch, then you'll be fine. First off, you shouldn't have to fucking do that. You shouldn't have to. And it seems like people aren't understanding this. So yes, people are going to listen to this because they have no choice right now. But Nintendo knew better than this. They knew better than this. Don't tell me you didn't put it through testing and all this other garbage. I don't want to hear it. Nintendo is fucking up. They are. Badly. I've never seen a product take this much heat, alright, before it comes out. All the things that was wrong with it. And now, and then telling you that they're going to brick your system if you put, pirated games on and all kinds of shit, and they're spying on you to listen to your chats, and all kinds of stuff going on. They changed the EULA so you can't, so you can't class action lawsuit them? Like, understand, Nintendo has just lost the plot completely. Now we have stick drift 1 week into, this life cycle of Switch, and on top of it, now you got dead Joy-Cons that you gotta go out and buy some more. The list just goes on for this. It's crazy. But yet, people will still support it. People will still support it. I just can't. But now that I've talked about, the Nintendo bricking systems. If you put pirated games on it. It's been a week, and already they've hacked the Nintendo Switch 2. So as you can see, they've already hacked the Switch. But if that's not enough for you, here's a person putting on pirated games. I'm sorry, but Nintendo is not going to catch them. There's going to be way too many people, if they haven't already, figured out how to do this. Because information is fast. Nintendo has to do something about it, but guess what? They're not going to. Well, at least they're going to try. Their ninjas are around, but they're not going to catch the hackers. It's way too late now. The information is out there. That's all it is. That's... Like I said, the piracy, when you're charging $70, $80 for games, all right, this is what people are going to do. You're pricing yourself out of gaming now. You're throwing your consumers under the bus, with these prices. So yeah, this is what they're going to do. And you're going to have to deal with it. So you can sit here and say, oh, these are sites that need to be taken down. No, this is word of mouth right now. They're just giving it out, giving the information out who wants it. So it's not just on those sites. It's everywhere, dude. So, yeah, but we have more. We have more, all right? I want you to understand really quickly that we have idiots among us. Idiots. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, here's a guy who bought a Nintendo Switch 2 just to destroy it.
Oh, what are you doing? I'm so glad I get to be the first person to do this.
Oh no! Oh my God! Damaging it! Oh my God! Damaging it! Oh my God! It's plane rock! Oh my God!
Yep.
Oh my God!
First Switch 2 broken. Yeah. Get it on the 3DS. Yes, so worth it. About to get in line to get another one. Thank you very much. You too. And I'll see you guys later with more. Bye!
Like, who tunes in for this? I don't understand. Like, what makes you think that getting a system and then, smashing it is going to do anything? Like, for shock value. Oh my God. Seriously? Seriously. And the thing is, you went afterwards to go buy another one. Dude, if you have that much expendable money, and you're like, oh, look what I did. Dude, go and to a strip club. Please. Go to a strip club, get you one. No one cares about this type of thing. Follow me for more of these type of things. No. No. This is not what gamers do, man. But it goes to show you this is the type of company Nintendo wants to keep. People who have a large amount of cash, and as long as they buy a product, they can disrespect it all the fuck they want. Now, there's been an update to this where the guy has been, he's been banned from that Nintendo store. That's it. Banned from that store. So he can go to another store and go get another one, smash it in public too. Like, I don't understand what's the point of this. Other than, I needs attention. I don't understand it. Where's the satisfaction in this? Because the companies don't care. They got the money. I don't get it. You're not being a trailblazer. You're not doing anything unique. You're not doing anything original. And yet, this is what you do. This is your claim to fame. I don't understand. But we got more stuff like this. That's right. But we have frauds among us, all right? And it's crazy because I can't believe that we're seeing this with Nintendo, all right? We are seeing more and more of this. So, I just want to show y'all, okay? There is a person called Ordinary Gamers. I just want you to see just how quick they fold. Because first it was, I'm not buying a Nintendo Switch. I'm not doing it. Then it went to, look, I went to go buy it. And you know what I mean? They had plenty of these in stock. So, you went from, I'm not buying it, to on day one, getting it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, where's the backbone? Where's the backbone? I'm trying to figure this out. People just say whatever, you know what I mean? And they go back on their word just like that. It's crazy. And this guy gets a lot of views and a lot of subs. And I'm thinking to myself, why does he deserve it? I don't understand. This guy clearly went back on his word. His integrity means nothing. His word means nothing. Well, he has no integrity. That's it. It's over. But I'm trying to figure out why people are like, it's acceptable. We understand. No, I don't understand. I don't. How can you make such a claim, and be so defiant about things, and then, for yourself, and then on day one just be like, oh, I got in line. like, come on, dude. It's not even that serious. Like, if you say you're not going to get something, then act on it. I don't know. We have more news, though. Like I said, frauds among us. Frauds. All right. So, not too long ago, we've had some gamers get upset with communities for no reason. Okay? So, Shroud. That's right. Shroud says, I didn't realize that this community was so toxic. Shroud uninstalled Battlefront 2 shortly after playing, claiming he was being targeted in games. Now, let me tell you something. All right? Let me talk to you. There is no reason to uninstall the game because you think people are hunting you. Look, that comes with the territory. If you're a big streamer or a big YouTuber or someone just doesn't like you, all right, they're going to snipe you. They're going to find the game you're in and they're going to snipe you. That has nothing to do with toxicity, all right? You brought it on yourself, to be honest. You're putting yourself in the public eye. What do you think is going to happen? Hell, if I tell someone I'm streaming something, I expect people to do the same. I don't understand. This is part of the territory. And for you to say it's the community that's so toxic, let's get something straight here. It's not the entire community, okay? You're throwing everyone under the bus. It has some toxic people in it. Yeah, it does. Okay? But that's every community. Every sub-community, too. So it goes to show you, I should say sub-genre community. But still, the fact is, this is something that it's something you shouldn't just uninstall because people are hunting you. That's weak. That is fucking pussy. That is, man. But there's more of this. There's more of this. For those who don't know, Ninja says he is done with Marvel Rivals, saying the community has gotten too toxic and made it not fun anymore. Now look. Everything's too toxic. Look. It's been documented that you were not good at this game, Ninja. People have made it very well known that you suck at Marvel Rivals. So it's not the community, it's you not being good at it all of a sudden. But mind you, we're talking about a guy who used to be on other games and used to yell at little kids playing. And would sit here and say, this is for kids and I'm going to make money off of kids and all this. This is the guy. This guy. I mean, come on now. Come on. And now because you're not good at a game, you can't do what you want. Now you're feeling the backlash from it. Now you're feeling exactly what you put onto others for a very long time. Now your teammates are yelling at you. Now you're like, you're fraud. You're a fraud. Instead of sticking it out and getting better at the game, you decided, oh, nope, that's it for me. I'm checking out. That's crazy. But it's the community. They're so toxic. No, it's just you suck at the game and your teammates are mad at you. That's what it is. Let's be honest here. All right? That's what it is. Let's move on, shall we? Because we got more news. All right? Fucking frauds. Oh, my God. All right. Last bit of news. Okay. Resident Evil. Requiem, or 9, as they would put it. I'm looking forward to this. This looks, as you know, I'm a big Resident Evil fan, but this, I mean, we've been asking and damn near begging for Capcom to give us a remake for Outbreaks 1 and 2. We've been asking for this. But the fact that now we are getting this storyline with Grace Ashcroft, mind you, that's the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft, who was in Outbreak. All right, who was in Outbreak. So now we're figuring out what's going on here. Now they're saying that they're sending her back to Raccoon City. All right, and we're going to see what's going on. So far, the visuals look amazing. The monsters so far that they've shown look great. People who've played the demo, because there was an embargo on, a media embargo on the game, they've come out and said this game is amazing. Now, of course, we shouldn't listen to reviewers and stuff like that, but when everyone across the board is saying this and giving detailed reasons why it's good, not because it's just, oh, it's good because it's Resident Evil. Oh, it's just a fresh take. No, there's more to this. It has legs. So I think that this is going to be good. It has been rumored that a well-known character will be coming back and is good with weapons. Now, look, I personally do not, and people are saying, Leon. I don't want to see Leon. I don't want to see him. Why? Because give that man a rest. That man has been through so much, he should be an alcoholic at this point. I mean, dead on the ground, alcohol, just out of it. Damn near 24 hours a day. He has been through so much. The horrors that he has seen. It is crazy. But most of these people should be that way. That's a lot of trauma. But I would like to see Jill Valentine back. I would like to see her back. Jill's my favorite character, but she hasn't had anything going for her since Revelations. That's part 1. She wasn't even in really part 2. That was more of a Barry thing. So it goes to show you that certain characters, and hey, if you want to bring Barry back too, I'm fine with that too. It just goes to show you that there are things that need to be tied up. I personally think that I need to know what happened to her mother. I need to know if, who's the father? Who's the father of Grace? or Gracie, whatever you want to call her. Who's the father? Could it be Kevin from Outbreak? Could it be David from Outbreak? I mean, what's going on here? So there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And I'm hoping along the way that they just give us sprinkles of it. Sprinkles of it. Because, you know, when you do that, I feel as though it gives more mystery. Just little sprinkles, just a tease here and there. You know what I mean? But teasers these days, I've noticed, are full-blown trailers. I've noticed that. I mean, the Superman trailer just came out. Oh, it's a teaser. No, that's a trailer. it's on TV. That's a trailer. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Like, just tease a little bit of us. Give us a 30-second spot or a 45-second spot. You know what I mean? And just keep it moving. And, you know, the build anticipation. This game comes out next year. This is going to be great. So, I'm looking forward to it. The fact that you can switch from first person to third person anytime you want is a good idea. I'm really interested to see where this story goes. I don't even care really about the combat and all this. I want to see where the story goes. The combat is a plus. I just want to see exactly how they're going to pull this off. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. Keep gaming, gamers. Until then, next time, I'm out.